request all of you to kindly rise as our honored guests make their way. I request everyone to please kindly sit down and we'll be beginning the program shortly. I request everyone to please rise again.
प्रतिकार decline. Oh, different food sound.
Request the audience to kindly keep their mobile phones silent and refrain from moving about as we are about to begin the program. I request everyone to please rise as a mark of respect. The time has come to reflect on our progress and how far we still have to go. Along with several challenges and victories, there is still much more to thrive and much more to display. Let's celebrate the wonderful journey that this establishment has made thus far. Good morning and a warm welcome to one and all present here. I am Sam Owen, 5th semester AIML student.
And I am Vaishnavi Chennai, 7th semester CS and CF student.
And I am Neha, third semester CSCF student, and we are the MCs for today's program. We feel privileged to welcome you all on behalf of Srinivas University Institute of Engineering and Technology for Core Meet 2023-24. We are extremely glad to welcome all of you to this momentous occasion. And for this, we have with us Dr. C.A. Raghavendra Rao, Honorable Chancellor, Srinivas University and President of A. Shama Rao Foundation, Shri Rohit Pai, Manager Infosys Mangalore, Chief Guest of today's program, Dr. A. Srinivas Rao, Honorable Pro-Chancellor, Srinivas University and Vice President of A. Shama Rao Foundation, Srimati A. Vijayalakshmi R. Rao, Trustee Member, Board of Governors, Srinivas University, Srimati Engineer Mitra S. Rao, Trustee Member, Board of Governors, Srinivas University, Dr. Sushma, Mentor, Webflow Community. We also have in our midst Dr. Anil Kumar, Registrar, Dr. Ajay KG, Registrar Development, Dr. Thomas Pinto, Dean, SUIT, with us. We are very happy to have all of you with us today. Let us give them a rousing round of welcome for making it convenient to be with us today.
Without prayer is a day without blessing, and a life without prayer is a life without power. We will now seek the blessings of the Almighty to help us in our endeavors. Let us all rise as Ms. Madhuri, 5th Sem CSNCF student, chants a prayer.
Swami Siddhi Vinayaka Swami Mushika Vahan Nijana Sevita Mushika Vahan Nijana Sevita Pasham Kushadara Tapastane Siddhi Vinayaka Swami Adi Indadi Nishna Adi Purushitan Ellaru Pujisutiharu Adi Indali Ninna Adi Pujitan Ellaru Pujisutiharu Vigna Vinashakane Siddhi Gadanatane Vigna Vinashakane Siddhi Gadanatane Shanmuka Sodarane Gajavadanane Baro Shanmuka Sodarane Gajavadanane Baro Siddhi Vinayaka Swami Eva Siddhi Vinayaka Swami Eva Siddhi Vinayaka Swami Eva Swami Eva Swami Eva
We are made for goodness. We are made for love. We are made for all of the beautiful things that you and I know. We are made to tell the world that there are no outsiders. All are welcome. I now call on Dr. Thomas Pinto, Dean, Srinivas University, Institute of Engineering and Technology, to welcome the gathering and to also introduce our honored guests to the audience.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. This 2 days core meet and 1 day hackathon Probably this is the first of its kind in this region. And through this board meet and one day hackathon, that is 24-hour hackathon, probably this is the first opportunity of this region for all the students of engineering and non-engineering to involve themselves with the ideas of, or to showcase the ideas of innovation, ideas of problem solving, and probably at the end of the hackathon, our students are able to get one of the beautiful mini projects out of these 3 days, and it is going to be very, very helpful to students. Our coordinators will speak more about the hackathon in board meet. Now, as a part of the welcome address, we have amongst us the stalwart of this education system, or we call it the Pitamaha of higher education, particularly Sri Dr. Raghavendra Rao sir. He has a very lengthy professional career and in the field of education. It takes hours together to introduce him. To be very brief, I will say only a few words about our sir. He is an eminent educationist, a philanthropic entrepreneur, and his mantra is quality and sustainable education. That has been is doing for maybe for the 40 years. And very, very renowned chartered accountant. He is a very reputed hotelier, and he is the man, according to his own words, is the man of experiments and always the man of the challenges. Even today, he takes the lot of challenges every day and he experiments everything, whatever possible, and he is very, very successful in his experiments as well. And sir, on behalf of Srinivas University and Srinivas University College of Engineering, I wholeheartedly welcome you, sir. We have amongst us our chief guest of today's program, Mr. Rohit Pai. Sir, we are very proud to have you amongst us, and we are also very proud about your company also, because Infosys company, we feel some belongingness to this company as well, because its mentors or the promoters are from Karnataka. Narayan Murthy is a man next to our door, and also Dr. Sudha Murthy is also, she is a contemporary to me in the National Institute of Engineering, Mysore. When she completed her MTech and she was coming out, I entered into NIE in 1988 as a MTech student. And again, she is the girl, I can say, she is the madam next to our door. That type of belongingness we have with the Infosys. Sir, we are very happy to have you amongst us. Welcome from behalf of the Srinivas University. Dr. A. Srinivas Rao is our Pro-Chancellor. Yata Pita Tata Sudha is a 24/7 person, always coming out with the latest ideas or the contemporary ideas. And his ideas are, even he is working for last 25 years for this university. This university would have been not at this height unless, but for his services to the university, guiding us for every aspect possible. And we are growing because of their unconditional and unending support from the management. And our his mission is according to our motto, that is Samagra Gnana. He has been always talking about that one. Come out with the new ideas, contemporary ideas, start the new courses which are relevant to the industry. And this is his thinking. And on behalf of Srinivas University and Srinivas University College of Engineering, I want to welcome you, sir. We have amongst us Srimati Vijayalakshmi R. Rao. We call fondly Matru Sri Vijayalakshmi R. Rao. And she speaks very less. ಮಾತುಗಳು ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನೇ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಮುತ್ತಿನಂತಹ ಮಾತುಗಳು. ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಎಡೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಬೈದ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದನೇ. ಅವರ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಕಾಯ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಮೇಡಮ್. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ amongst us Srimati Engineer Mitra S. Rao is the lady made for any occasions. You ask her to speak on any occasion, any technical or non-technical, the madam is always ready, and she is always ready to ignite the young minds. I hope she is able to ignite the young minds. She has that capability, and our students are always waiting for her words to be heard. Madam, on behalf of Srinivas University and our engineering college, welcome you, madam. We have amongst us two registrars, Dr. Anil Kumar and Dr. Ajay Kumar. We have other officials from the university and from sister institutions. We have our mentor, not only Webflow community, she is the director, digitization cell of the university, Dr. Sushma Akraju. Madam, I welcome you. Sir, Ajay Kumar sir, I welcome you on behalf of the Srinivas University. We have program coordinator, Professor Ranjit Kolkar, and we have other invitees, my faculty members and my dear students, and also we have the press and media people here. And with one word, I am just repeating the words of our beloved president of this group, or chancellor of this group, university. He always says one word: we are all the members of Srinivas University family, or the Srinivas family. Sir, we try to live up to your words, and Runadbandha Rupena Pashubuddhi Sutalaya. These are the words from Padma Purana. See, not only wife, not only cattle, not only the son, not only our home, when we are together, see, the entire Srinivas family is Runadbandha. This is what we believe. With this belief, I wish you all the best, and this program is going to be very, very useful to everyone. Thank you for one and all.
Thank you, sir, for those pleasant words of welcome.
Happiness radiates like the fragrance from a flower and draws all good things towards you. It is time now to florally welcome the dignitaries on the stage. I request Dr. Anil Kumar, Registrar, to hand over a bouquet to the president of today's function, Dr. C.A.A. Raghavendra Rao.
Chancellor Dr. C.A.A. Raghavendra Rao to florally welcome our guest, Shri Rohit Pai.
Now call on our dean, Dr. Thomas Pinto, to florally welcome Dr. H. Srinivas Rao.
I take the opportunity to ask Dr. Sushma to welcome Srimati A. Vijayalakshmi R. Rao with a bouquet of flowers.
I now call upon Professor Swarna to offer a floral welcome to Srimati Engineer A. Mitra S. Rao.
I now call upon Dr. Naveen J.R. to florally welcome Dr. Anil Kumar.
Dr. Krishna Prasad to welcome Dr. Ajay Teji Floridan.
I request Professor Tanmay to offer a floral welcome to Dr. Sushma.
I request Dr. Naveen Bapalige to hand over bouquet to our Dean, Dr. Thomas Pitt.
I now request Professor Varsha to hand over a bouquet to Professor Ranjit Holder.
Let the fragrance of these flowers linger with you far beyond this occasion. With the lighting of this lamp, may darkness be replaced by light, ignorance by knowledge, and sorrow by happiness. I request Dr. C.A. Raghavendra Rao, along with our guest of honor, Sri Rohit Pai, and all the other dignitaries on the dais to proceed to light the lamp and formally inaugurate the program. I, re- I request everyone to please rise.
The soft launch of Code Meet 2023 will be happening shortly.
Core Meet 2023. It's a thrilling tech extravaganza organized by Srinivas University Institute of Engineering and Technology, MUKKA, Bangalore, in collaboration with the Webflow community. We have this event from 27th to 29th October. All of you are welcome for this soft launch. Welcome.
Thank you, sirs, for launching our Code Meet event for 2023. One may create a better world by realizing their own potential and having faith in their own abilities. I now call on Dr. Sushma, mentor Webflow community, to give us the keynote address for today.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Honorable Chancellor Sri C.A. Dr. RAGHAVENDRA Sir, Honorable Pro Chancellor Sri Dr. Srinivas Sir, Honorable Board of Governors Vijay Lakshmi Amma, Honorable Trustee Professor Mr. S. Registrar Samit Sir, Rajesh Sir, and we did our Chief Guest, Special Chief Guest, and our board meet convener Ranjit Sir, and my dear students and staff members and my students. Today I'm extremely happy to brief you about the two-day program about our code meet as well as the one-day hackathon. In brief, I'll not take much time because I know you all are eagerly waiting for the events. Actually, this code meet we are doing first time in our Dakshina Kannada, and this is in our Lord College, Srinivas Institute of Engineering College and Technology. This Code Meet 2023 is a prestigious student developer meet hosted in our college with our Webflow community. You all are aware our Webflow community started established in 2022, and this is mainly because to focus the skills and talents of the students and especially to specialize in the website designing and design graphics as well as the custom software and etc. and encourage the skills and all the with latest technologies and everything. In this collaboration with our CS department, with especially with Ranjit sir and all other professors, and we were able to make this event. In this code meet, it's a technical platform, I can say, which provides the students to showcase their technical skills, innovative ideas, and also the problem-solving techniques. This is very useful for the students for their future as well as for the industry focus also. These events, such events are very, very useful to elevate their technical skills, number one, and also for the coding challenges. This is actually called the Code Festival, Code Fest. And also, you can see the how you can do innovation in collaborative manner. That is one of the best thing you can learn during your 3-day program. And also, you can connect with your employees and mentors in this technical field also. Once if you are able to achieve something like in the hackathon after participating in this activity. And also this hackathon, you all are aware, first hackathon, any guesses when it started? CS students, 1999 in Canada. Okay, remember that. In open BSD. BSD is what? Berkeley Software Distribution. Okay, this is where it started first hackathon in the world. Now slowly it has come to all over India, and it is actually very useful, especially in the top companies, top one companies. They will do this activity to find out the key technical persons also, especially if they want to very FI and special programs and everything for that, they will select the candidates by using this technique. And also the goal of the hackathon is to build a working prototype which you are going to do in this one-day program, and also the proof of concept. Okay, with all the challenges and everything, you will face challenges definitely. Then how to overcome those challenges also, with your experience, you will come to know in 1 day time, in the 24 hours. That's why this is very, very useful and experience. This is a very good experience. It is a festival for the coders. That I can tell you. And also these events will improve the technical skills that everyone is aware about it, and also interpersonal skills also. That is what, and more details about this code event and hackathon details and all those things will be provided by Ranjit sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity, and we'll have many more events like this to focus on our technical skills in our engineering college. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. A clear vision backed by definite plans gives you a tremendous feeling of confidence and personal power. I now call on Mr. Ranjit Kolkar, convener of CodeMeet 2023, to introduce to our chief guest and tell us about the CodeMeet.
Hello everyone, this is Ranjit Kolkar, Assistant Professor and HOD of AIML and also the convener of CodeMeet 2023. With due respect with the dignitaries on the dais, I'll just brief out about the schedule for the CodeMeet event. So in the day one, we have two workshops, one workshop by Rapid Design Sprint by Bix Technology Solution Bangalore and a workshop by Tane Technology about the cyber security. Along with that, we have events called as Soccer Bots, a Location Detective, a Prompt Eater, a Code Shadows and Tech Wizard. And on the day two, we have again two workshops, one by NITK on MIT App Inventor. It's about the app development. And also a workshop by IBM on the web technology. Along with that, we have multiple events, a Think Code Solve, a Candid Chronicles, a Comedy Cafe, Fast Fingers, and a Coders Odyssey. So I will take this opportunity also to introduce chief guest of today's function. It is my distinct honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest for today, that is Mr. Rohit Pai. Mr. Pai sir is the distinguished professional currently serving as a manager at Infosys in Bangalore. His journey is a statement to dedication, hard work, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Mr. Rohit Pai's roots lie in the town of the Udupi, a place renowned for its rich culture and heritage. He embarked on his academic journey at the Manipal Institute of Technology, where he pursued a bachelor's of degree in computer science, graduating in the year 2000. In the 2 decades since then, Mr. Pai has been an integral part of the Infosys family. His career has taken him a remarkable journey across the globe as he's worked with Infosys in various locations, including New York, Chicago, the Bay Area, and Austin, Texas. This international exposure has enriched his professional experiences and broadened his horizons. Throughout his tenure at Infosys, Mr. Pai has donned several hats, showcasing his versatility and adaptability. He has excelled as a developer, a business analyst, and a program manager. Currently, he holds the position of delivery manager, overseeing a substantial portfolio of around 400 plus team members. In his previous role, he led a robust support program with a team of over 300 members, demonstrating his leadership skills and the ability to manage large teams effectively. So beyond the realm of technology and management, Mr. Pai is a multifaceted individual. He is an ardent traveler, exploring diverse cultures and landscapes, and a true foodie who relishes the culinary delights of various regions. Moreover, his reputation as a people's person signifies his innate ability to connect with the inspired those around him. So today we are honored to have Mr. Pai sir as a chief guest. His journey is a source of inspiration to all of us, and we eagerly look forward to his insights and word of wisdom today. So please join me in extending a warm and hard welcome to Mr. Rohit Pai sir. So thank you for gracing us with your presence today, sir. I welcome you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Sri Rohit Pai, chief guest, to address the gathering.
Namaskar, Srinivas family. I'm really happy and honored to be here with you. So it was way back in 2000 when I graduated from Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal. I was also a wide-eyed kid like you, worried about the future because when I got out of college, the whole IT boom had passed. We were getting into kind of recession. The furor of Y2K was also ending. So many of us were worried what the future has in store for us. Also, India in 2000 was a very different place compared to where we are today. But through these 23 years, the only thing I have learned is that change is the only constant. Things change, lives evolve, the surroundings evolve, technology evolves. When we got into IT, around 70 to 80% of our projects were executed in mainframe. Today, we hardly have around 3 to 4% of our work happening in mainframes, right? Over a period of time, the entire IT ecosystem has evolved. Every company on this planet has pivoted towards IT. They understand what automation IT brings to the table, right? And through this entire remarkable journey, India had a big role to play. Indian IT companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, and the rest all had a very, very big role to play. And I had a window seat to these 23 years where I've seen this transformation play out in front of me. So if I have to take a context of how IT or how software changes the landscape. So in 2000, probably none of you even knew about, let's say, online music. All of us used to buy cassette players. Many of you may not even have seen it, if I may be very frank. We had cassette players, then we got CDs, right? But now with times, with everything is online. You have Spotify, you have Savan, you have Geo. Similarly, when you look at watching movies, earlier the only option was to go to a theater, right? And then at some point we started getting CD players, then we moved to DVD players. But now if you see everything over the internet waves, you're seeing it through Netflix, you're seeing it through Amazon Prime, you're seeing it through Hotstar. It's a very huge transformational change. And imagine, like those days, we only had Darshan with its, typical music and with only programming. Everyone used to wait for Ramayana to come every Saturday, Sunday morning, right? But today, everything's on your fingertips. To be very honest, my kid doesn't know the concept of an ad. He sees an ad anywhere, he's trying to find out the skip button, right? So things have changed so much, right? So when we got out of college way back, the opportunities were way less. But for you kids out here, the world is a buffet. That is what I tell you. Everything is out there for you to pick and choose. Right? You can be the master of your cosmos. You can go and accomplish what you want. All it requires is for you to put your head down and strive towards that goal. Right? Now, let me just pivot to coding. Right? Now, many of you think, let's take an example of a cricket team. If you see a match is going to start at 2:30 in the afternoon, from around 12 o'clock, you see all the cricketers on the ground. You see them stretching, you see them working out, you see them do catch practice, you see them doing all these things. Why? Do you think that our police and others cannot just go and bat? No. Even if, when they've reached that level of professionalism, before a game, they have to go through that schedule. They have to prepare themselves mentally. Similarly, if you are building an application, you just do not dive in and start coding. You take a step back and you try to figure out what is the problem you are about to solve. How can you approach the problem in the most optimal way? What programming language will I use to accomplish it? What are the pros and cons, for example, going with, let's say, AWS versus GCP versus Azure? What is the long-term cost? What is the short-term cost? What are the pros and cons? What are the wins and losses? You have to do that evaluation. And then you have to kind of algorithmically write down the steps to accomplish your goal, right? So do not just dive in. Think through what you're trying to accomplish, how you go about it, right? Put together a flow diagram. Put together a step-by-step flow diagram of how you'll accomplish. And then you dive in and start coding. And now when you code, most of the things we do is we think of it like you are the user. It's not correct. You have to think that a lot of other people are going to use it. You think of simplistic problem statements and you think of simplistic situations, but the situations can be complex. Okay. Now you have to, number one, write a very clean code. It has to be having a lot of comments. It has to have a very good structure. So believe me, 20 years down the line, if someone is looking at your code, he or she should be able to interpret what you're trying to accomplish. So your code should be very, very clean. Right? And the most important thing is you should be a tester. Right? It is just not about, many times, like sir mentioned that I was also part of a production support portfolio. For nearly 10 years, I was managing a production support portfolio. And most of the times what we see is developers will develop something, throw it over the edge and move on to the next big thing. But it is then comes the entire onus of babysitting that application comes on the people who are going to support it. Right? So imagine if there is a child, a parent will nurture the child, a parent will give the best, instill the best kind of habits, instill the best kind of behavioral traits into their kids. So similarly, when you are developing a code, when you are writing a program, you need to treat it as your own child, you need to treat it as your baby, you need to be proud of it. So you need to give your 200%, you need to really think of it in a very, very, need to look at the large picture. It's just not about writing 100 lines of code. You need to think how efficient is it? Have you put in all the security checks and balances? Can that code be hacked? Is the application sustainable? Is the application scalable? Right? So you need to look at it from a 360-degree point of view. Now, typically, when tomorrow many of you get jobs, you may say, oh, I want to get a development project. I do not want to get a support project. I want to do coding. It's a very long thinking, right? Uh, every transaction in life has to be profitable. That is the quote I tell to all the people who join my team. Whatever work is given to you, think of how you can do it in the most optimal way. For example, here today we have some MCs, right? We have some people who develop this app as a launch. Each of this is a work product, and people have put their heart and soul in doing it, and you have to be proud of it. I'll give a perfect example. During my Infosys tenure, there was a person in my team who was very good in making screenshots, logos. Like for example, we have a Onam festival. He'll prepare all the brochures. And if you have Dasara festival, he'll prepare all the brochures. Now he was so good at making these PPTs, keynotes, presentations. Once we just shared it with the customer. And today he's employed with the customer as a UX and UI expert. So this person had a skill set which was not needed in his day job, but he was able to hone his skills and make a career out of it. Right? Today, when you talk of applications, see, when you use, let's say, Facebook, you use Instagram, you use anything, you use your Paytm, each of these apps is so intuitive. You really don't have, I don't need to give a KT or I don't need to teach you how to use the app. The way the app is structured, you know what buttons to click, and it is a self-sustainable thing, right? Now, if you look at, I'm not sure how many of you have seen an iPad, but today if you see a kid, he's able to navigate the phone. At the same time, maybe my grandfather will not be able to navigate the phone. But the kids today are able to absorb it, and the applications or the products that are there in their palms are so easy to use. So when you code an application, you need to put yourself in the shoes of the end user and ensure that the application is so user friendly that it can be used by anyone. Okay? The other thing I always tell people is you have to be a jack of all trades and master of some. Right? So let's say you start your career, there are a few things you are very good at, you continue to develop on it and you really get strong. But there are a few skill sets you are not good at, but you definitely need to start improving it, right? So there are always quadrants for a person. So every year we have performance evaluation with our people. And we always give them, these are your strengths, these are your weaknesses. And we always tell them, you focus on your weaknesses. But what I tell my folks is you also try to make your strengths more stronger, right? See, for example, let's say a Kohli. He could have said, I want to be an all-rounder, right? But he really worked on his batting and he became a batting star. Similarly, there are people who are good in badminton. They are focused on some sport. If you look at a tennis player, there are some people who are very good in forehand. But we know that their backhand is weak and their opponents try to attack it. But if you want to become a world number one, you need to hone on your weaknesses. You need to even develop your weaknesses. So when you look at any of your strengths, understand, sit. Always I tell my people, you take some time off in a day and you introspect. I'm sure all of you have a smartphone with you. All of you might be spending at least 1 to 2 hours watching WhatsApp forwards, watching YouTube, watching Instagram, watching Facebook. It's 2 hours a day, assume. You do the math. In a week, it is 14, and you do the math. In a year, you are spending so much effort. But how much of your effort are you putting in looking at very interesting 10 videos, looking at talks of very, very inspirational leaders, going online and trying to just Google difference between AWS and GCP? Should I use React or should I use Angular? Right? How can I effectively call APIs? Right? What is ServiceNow? What is Jira? So everything today is there on the platter for you in the so-called interverse, right? So what I tell everyone is whatever time you spend on all the other stuff, spare half an hour to actually learn something every day. And for now to learn, of course, you are coming to college, you are getting a degree. But out there, without any effort, by the click of a button, you can learn a lot. So make an Excel, an everyday document. Today I learned this new subject. Tomorrow I learned this new subject. Take a topic in internet, take a topic on technology, take a topic on self-growth, and spare half an hour every day, learn. Learn, if you want to learn how to speak, there are videos for it. If you want to learn how to manage money, there are videos for it. If you want to learn how to code optimally, there are videos for it. So request everyone to just spare that 30 minutes a day going forward and to, do your self-growth. Focus on your self-growth, right? So if you look at it, right, today there are so many learning tools. So when we were growing up, we were just discussing a while back that we had to go to the library and we had to really read books. But today everything is there online. You have also apps like Coursera, you have apps like Udemy, you have areas where you can go in and you will get a basic platform to code. You will be able to do various things online today. So please explore this entire landscape and leverage it. Now, Infosys itself has something called Springboard. So you can go online, search for Infosys Springboard. You can take certifications, you can go through courses, and you can learn a lot of skills, right? Now, like I mentioned in the beginning, change is the only constant. So a couple of years back, the big buzzword was cloud. Now, most of our companies have embraced cloud. They have done this migration of legacy programs to cloud, right? But now the new buzzword is AI. And I heard that uh, you have a curriculum on AI ML in this college also, which is really interesting to know. But I think you need to understand what is happening, like what does it mean? And even for a company like Infosys, we are not directly embracing the AI journey because there are a lot of unknowns there. There are a lot of unanswered questions. We have to understand the use cases where we can, implement it. And at the same time, there are a lot of ethical questions around it, which you need to understand. But again, 5 years down the line, the buzzword may be something new. And all of you should be flexible to move with the times. You need to upskill, you need to reskill based on what it is. But the strengths you have gained, you should not let go of it. So I tell people that you are climbing a ladder. But the first step you climb is equally important as the last step you climb. You just cannot kick the ladder down and say, okay, I've reached the 6th floor, right? So always respect where you have come from, what you have learned, and do not unlearn anything you have learned. But along the way, you have to learn new things, right? Now, I just want to wrap up my thought on two things which are a bit tangential, but it is very, very important for all of you. See, to be very honest, I do not want to say I'm old, but today I have people in my team who were born who are not born when I joined Infosys. Right? Can you imagine it? I have to talk to someone and try to extract work from a person who joined, who was born even before I joined. After I joined Infosys. Right? So that's the huge age gap, plus a culture gap and everything. So what we also see in the current generation is there's a lot of stress, there is a lot of assumptions that life is green for someone. You see someone putting a photo of a holiday in Switzerland, you say, why uska life changi hai, uska life is great, right? But that's not the reality. Everybody is going through struggles, right? So how do you keep yourself motivated? How do you keep yourself passionate, right? So I have two things I tell my team members. Life is not about what happens to you. It is what you do with what happens to you. So you will definitely have hardships. You will have challenges. You might not score well in an exam. You might lose a placement with a company that comes to offer you a job. Don't take it lying down. Take it as a challenge and aspire to be best at what you are. Work on your skills. You'll definitely succeed. So again, I'm telling, life is not what happens to you. It is what you do with what happens to you. The next tip that keeps me going, 23 years into this IT industry, lot of late nights, lot of long weekends. But this is something I always try to do. I ask myself, when was the last time you did something for the first time? So I request all of you to ask this question to yourself. When was the last time you did something for the first time? And if you are not able to think something very easily, it means your life is monotonous. You're just going with the motions. Getting up, brushing the teeth, coming to college, going home, hanging with friends, that's it. So try to put in some spice, try to put in some fun, try to set some goals. Right? I always have a goal sheet that, like for example, I want to go to Ajanta, I don't know. It is there in my checklist this year. Now this year I'll work out to find out the time to go there and do it. I wanted to eat Chettinad cuisine. So I'll decide, okay, should I go and eat in Ponnaswamy or Anjapar or whatever. I will make a plan. So figure out your hobbies. Some people might want to do a bike ride to Ladakh. Be safe, but do it. But you have to plan for it. So ask yourself, when was the last time you did something for the first time? And if you set those short-term goals and long-term goals, your mind will be clean, your mind will be happy, you will have something to strive to. See, all of us cannot say I will be a billionaire or a billionaire. That's a long-term yardstick, which is very difficult to accomplish. But if you set these short-term goals saying, this is what I want to accomplish. I want to go and climb, let's say, one of the hills. I want to do this trek. It's a major achievement. If you accomplish, you'll feel that joy. So a week will go in planning. A week will be, once you come back for a week or two, we are energized, we have the passion. Right? So that is what I want to tell all of you. Academics are there, job pressures are there, all these things are there. But as a person, always aspire, when was the last time you did something for the first time? If so be it, if you want to take your parents on a vacation somewhere, plan it. If you want to go on a pilgrimage somewhere, plan it. You'll feel joy, you'll feel that belongings with your family, and that is something that will keep you mentally very, very happy. And today when I talk to my team members also, I always question them, how are you? How are things? You have to know your colleagues and friends personally, right? So, for example, way back in around 2005-6, when I was leading the DPS team and I was in the Qatar office, between 4 to 6:30, I used to be in the cafeteria, and all my teams will come at different times to have chai. I will just sit with them. I will talk to them. I will understand them personally. I'll understand where they are from, right? And I used to tell them, I used to know every person which place he is from. So when they go home, if someone is from Belgaum, I tell, hey, get me the Kunda. If someone is from Dharwad, I say, get Dharwad Peda. And they get the joy. They understand that, I know them. So for example, we had floods in Uttarakhand. I knew there are 3 people whose family is in Uttarakhand. I called them immediately and said, boss, everyone okay? That gives that connection. So in your life, build those connections, know the people, understand where they are from, and all these things will make you a better person, will make you loved, respected in your career. So with this, I would like to thank you for this opportunity. Thanks again, sir and everybody, and looking forward for it.
Thank you, sir. I now request Srimati Engineer A. Mitra S. Rao, Trustee Member, Board of Governors, Srinivas University, to address the gathering.
Respected Honorable Chancellor, CA A. Raghavendra Rao, sir. Respected Pro-Chancellor, Dr. A. Srinivas Rao. Trustee Member, Srimati Vijay Lakshmi Rao. Registrars, Dean, Dr. Thomas Pinto, the conveners, and the woman behind the whole fest of the Cold Fest, who is inspiring everybody, Dr. Shishma Akviraju and other dignitaries on the days, off the days, deans of the sister concerns, staff, faculty, press and media, and our enthusiastic students and our students from the other neighboring colleges who have come here to our function to be a big part of this great event. Don't be scared. I'm not going to give you a long advice because I don't deserve. I feel very proud to see all of you today. Because so many engineers are there, and out of them, the cream of the engineers have come here today to attend the fest, to participate. Hats off to you. I'm very, very proud of you. In fact, to watch you students here with such happy faces, good calls, and all those things, I was very happy. Your energy was influencing us. I'm very proud of you. So this is a big event, students, like our chief guest, Mr. Rohit Pai. He has rightly explained, he has given very vast information about the academic part as well as how you can balance your life once you reach that professional life in your life. It's very important. What he has rightly said is, you should know how to balance your professional life as well as your material life too. That's very important. And for that, the preparation starts from this day onwards. So you have various ideas today. And the basic themes that they have selected is agriculture and the health source. Now we know that earlier it was BC and AD. Now it is only BP and AP. That is before pandemic and after pandemic. There's a lot of change that has happened even in the field of the technology, even in our lifestyle too. It has shown that we Indians are very strong. No matter what happens, we have excelled in every field. We may be just a developing country, but what we have done today, that our Chandrayaan 3 has reached the moon, and such a big accomplishment for the Indians. And our name is shining high. And today we have a very active guest. That is, he's so very potential person who is working for Infosys. And in Infosys, we always feel that they are our extended family members, especially for the Karnataka Kannadigas, no? We feel very, very proud when Dr. Sudha Murthy addresses the gathering. She becomes a mother when she expresses, she becomes a daughter-in-law, and she becomes a mentor when she talks to the public. And that should be there. You know, she's a very highly intelligent woman, but she has balanced even her life so equally well. So today, students, you have got ample opportunity to showcase your talents, your intellectual skills. And remember, this is just a prototype. You should always remember, we are here because of this country, of this great country. And we have lots and lots to contribute. From being a developing country, India should reach to that level of the developed countries. No, according recently happened to watch a BBC documentary, and it was very heart-wrenching. What happens is they say that Indians, they train the children from the kindergarten till that graduation to work for the software companies abroad. So what happens is here, it is a very eye-opening moment. You know what happens? We are training our students, our children, to work for the other countries. We are letting go the cream of the youth generation to the other countries, and there they are doing so well. Now, what about the India? We are left with just the remnants. No, we should have our youth working here. That kind of opportunity should be provided in our country to that level that even the outsiders should come and work here. This is the promise that you have to make to yourself. See, only when you grow, our country will grow. So on this day, I would like to wish you very best of the moment that you're going to have here intellectually, as well as you're meeting new friends here. Develop that bonding. Become an extrovert. Understand and exchange your ideas. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Srimati A. Vijayalakshmi R. Rao, Trustee Member, Board of Governors, Srinivas University, to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಒಂದು ಸೇರಿದಿರಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ವಿಷಯ ತುಂಬಾ ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಉಂಟು ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಸಣ್ಣದಿರುವಾಗ 8+8 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 9, 10 ಹೀಗೆ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಈಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅರ್ಧ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಂತ ಸಹ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಹ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮಗು 6 ತಿಂಗಳು ಹೋಗೋದು ಹಿಡಿದು ಮುದುಕರವರಿಗೂ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊಸ್ತು ಕಲಿತು ಬೇರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಮುಂದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದಲೂ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಊರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಕಲ್ತದಾಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹೊಸ್ತು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ 2 ಮಾತು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ.
A good objective of leadership is to help those who are doing poorly to do well, and to help those who are doing well to do even better. It's now time to listen to Dr. A. Srinivas Rao, Pro-Chancellor, Srinivas University. I kindly request you, sir, to share your thoughts with us and address the gathering.
Honorable Chancellor, Dr. C.A. Raghavendra ji, Chief guest of today's function. I can say Dr. Rohit has mastered in his subject. The mentor and man or woman behind this, Dr. Sushma ji, other dignitaries on the dais, uh, faculty members, members from the media, participants, and our own students. Well, you all must have heard about the chief guest. When he addressed the gathering, I thought he will be more technical and he will speak about what is coding and everything. But the way he has expressed it, I think he has come with an ordinary or a normal way he has expressed, and he mentioned what is exactly is coding. When we speak of the coding, it has been already told that 99 it was started. Now I think we are celebrating the silver jubilee. It's the silver jubilee of 25th year. We are celebrating the coding system. This is a coding festival where we in Dakshin Kannada are celebrating it for the first time, and that too in our university. When we talk of all these things, what has happened exactly is, it is the relationship between the man and the machine. Man and machine was connected through a brain, and it started advancing. A day has come where man has become machine and machine has become a man, because the machine can now understand man and he can do whatever activities a man can do. That is the new trend which has already come. Already it has already been launched also. Some of the clones has been done, and the artificial intelligence is also gaining importance. Though we have to see how best we can regulate it, or how best we can sort exactly what we can do with the artificial intelligence. It is coming up. You want it or not, it's going to come up, and it is the advanced version. When we look at the advanced version of it, the primitive method, like computer science, when we started, the basic, the Fortran, the COBOL, all those things has come and advanced, and now it has gone up to the artificial intelligence. It has become a competitive world for going advanced in the computer science division. So when that is the case, coding, it has become very important, because now in coding everyone must be knowing. They can do it, but how fast you can do it. There should be a competition. There should be a spirit behind it. How we can compete and get it, like problem solving has to be done. How it can be done? Proper coding, a proper and effective coding has to be done. So if there is a platform wherein you create a competitive way of doing this coding, probably the problem solving can be done at a very early stage. What requires 3 days or 4 days in software programming, it can be done within 1 day. And that kind of brain setup we have to develop in the new younger generation, so that what happens is our software experts are more efficient than anyone else in this world. With this, what happens is the industry also will be benefited, because whatever programming they have to do it, they can do it at an early stage. If they have got a time slot of maybe 30 days, it can be the program can be completed within 15 to 20 days if we are very good in coding. So giving this kind of opportunity will enhance the mental skill of a particular profession. When we talk of coding, it need not be a software graduate alone. It can be anyone. Anyone can come and do coding. So it is the intellectual, the brain behind it, but how fast you can do it, that is very important in coding. So we have a good number of team which has come here, and they want to excel. Probably this is the first time. Probably we also can excel, and even the students also can excel in the days to come. And it will be a very good contribution to the industry, the local industry. Like we talk of brain drain. It will not happen. Probably if we all will be more competitive than anyone else in the world, and that can happen when we adopt all the new changes which is coming up in the software technology. I wish the program a grand success, and let us we have made a beginning here. and let us progress in days to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for devoting your precious time and endowing the young pupils with your words of wisdom and experience. Leadership is about improving others as a result of your presence and ensuring that impact endures even in your absence. It is now time to listen to our President, Dr. C.A. Raghavendra Rao, Honorable Chancellor, Srinivas University, who has been a great support and source of encouragement to all of us. And therefore, I request you, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Respected Rohit Bhai, a wizard in computer industry, dignitaries on the dais, and my dear family members, that is our students and others, our guests who have also come, and I welcome all of you. Why we have planned this one? I tell you, one thing is we have got some good people who are really experts in the field, led by Dr. Sushma Pai. She is an expert in hackathon or coding and all those things. And we thought that this opportunity should be made good, and our students should be given an opportunity to bring her knowledge to their level. After all, what is this? It is nothing very difficult or very impossible thing. In life, according to me, nothing is impossible, I tell you. Code you will learn, provided you make up your mind to learn things. As our chief guest said, you want some time every day to improve yourself. Make a self-study of the things and try to improve yourself. And whenever there is an opportunity by your teachers or guides to train you in a better way, probably please accept it and make the best use of your training available in the college. And once you pick it up, I tell you, your life will be very easy when you go out to the institution. All our motto is, when you go out to you can commit any mistake here when you are in the college. But when you go out, you should be a shining star coming out of Srinivas University. And you should be able to handle any situation in the computer world. This is what we want. Just because you are given training, don't think that you are obliging anybody by getting the knowledge. Nothing like that. It is you, if you improve your knowledge, it is a benefit for you only. And nobody can steal your knowledge. Try to pick up, and this is the very good occasion for you to catch your knowledge and improve upon it. Skill is something very important, I think. What just now I think our Vice President said that 3 days you can do whatever can be done by others for 3 days, you can do it in 1 day. No, I want you to do it in a few minutes only. See, that is the skill you must acquire, and it is possible. Nothing is impossible in this world. And try to develop something, transfer whatever is that in mind to somebody else's mind through the computer. See, that where should go. Suppose I want to invite Rohit Bhai, I must think, so sitting here only before the computer, Rohit, I want Rohit Bhai to come and be the chief guest in the hackathon of function. It should automatically go to his brain only, direct. And he should be able to send the message acceptance directly from his brain to our brain. See, this is also possible. Only thing is, think, and try to bring out new things and be an asset to the society, to the human beings. Try to excel in everything. You know, these are the days when you are going to Moon and Jupiter and other planets. And when that is the case, I think this is nothing very difficult for you. You can learn it. Only thing is expertise. Daily practice. Daily think how can you improve upon your knowledge on this subject. And once you do that, I tell you, you'll be an expert. You'll be able to come back with a very good knowledge so that you can be a shining star in the world of computer knowledge. With this, I wish you all good luck because this is an occasion for you to train yourself. And coding is the competition. How much time you take, who comes first in that, and where your skill works and your concentration improves. Everything I tell you, whatever you want to achieve, you will be able to achieve when you concentrate. Do that one and try to dedicate yourself to improve your skill before you leave the institution. And wherever you go, you should be a shining star of this institution. I wish you all of you good luck, and I am sure by at the end of this program, everyone will be feeling that they have become more experts in coding meat, and they will be able to stand on their own leg. If the same training continues for some more time when you are in when you are pursuing your studies in this institution. Coding need not be restricted only to computer industry people. I think mechanical people also can join hands, and the computer knowledge is a very essential knowledge for the human beings wherever they go, whether it is medical line, industrial line, agricultural line, or industrial line, machine making line, or wherever you go, computer knowledge is essential for the domestic housewife to the industry. Everyone requires computer knowledge, except those who, like me, will only say, study well, but I need to know well. See, this is what happens. As my wife said, I was a period when computer was not there during our college days at all. But when computer has come to my office, it was too late for me to study. Of course, I made some attempt to study the computer, but the workload in other field was so much that I could not spare time to improve my knowledge of computer. But at the same time, I want you to make the best use of your studies, stay in the college, the institution, and improve your knowledge so that you will be very useful when you go out of the institution. With this, I wish you all good luck, and I am sure her MUKKA, what is this? Hackathon will be a great success. And this is only beginning. I tell you, this will go into a tree. Every year it will be repeated, or every now and then we may repeat this competition so that your skill improves and coding you become an expert. As I said, you should be able to code within a few minutes, and credit should go to your teacher for all those things, for the training you got. And you should be a shining star when you go out. You should excel your guru. And then only gurus will be very happy about you. And this training, I am sure it will be very useful to you. And every one of you will feel that you have been benefited by this, and you will be waiting for the second opportunity when we will be conducting the uh, second competition like this only. Hackathon competition like this, second, third, like that. Series will be there because once you get the taste of it, I think there will be more demand, more and more demand. And this was a short-term program. We did not plan it much earlier so that more people can come and participate because this was an experiment stage. And whatever experience we gain, it will encourage us, certainly encourage us to do more hackathon problems in days to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your words of encouragement and gratitude. We are very much honored to have you as our leading light. We are extremely honored to have Sri Rohit Pai among us. We would like to call on Dr. C.A. Raghavendra Rao to present our guest with a memento which symbolizes our deepest appreciation.
that thanks is the highest form of thought and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words but to live by them. I now request Mrs. Varsha GB to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, esteemed faculty members, and my dear students. It's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of Srinivas University Institute of Engineering and Technology during the memorable occasion of Board Meet 2023. I'm extremely grateful to Dr. C.A. Raghavendra Rao, Chancellor of Srinivas University, for being with us on this occasion as President of the function. Your gracious presence in today's function is a source of great encouragement to all of us. I'm sure the students will eagerly embrace your ideas, striving to create a brighter future for themselves and ultimately achieving success. I would like to express our gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Rohit Pai, Manager, Infosys, for sharing invaluable insights and knowledge with us today. Your expertise has enriched our understanding of the ever-evolving world of coding and technology. Our special thanks to Dr. A. Srinivas Rao, the Pro-Chancellor of Srinivas University. Sir, your support and encouragement for our technical events mean a lot to us, and it truly inspires us to strive for excellence. I wish to express my profuse thanks to Srimati Vijayalakshmi R. Rao and Srimati A. Mitra S. Rao for their continuous encouragement and providing a stimulating environment for such educational evolution. My thanks are also due to Dr. Anil Kumar, Registrar, Srinivas University, for gracing this occasion and giving us his generous support and guidance whenever required. We are truly honored and grateful for the presence of Dr. Ajay Kumar, Registrar Development, Srinivas University at this technical event. Your participation adds great value to our gathering. I also wish to express my gratitude to Dr. Sushma Akkaraju, Mentor, Webflow Community, Srinivas University, for her continuous assistance and unwavering help for conducting this event. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record my heartfelt thanks to our Dean, Dr. Thomas Pinto, for his deep interest, commitment, and continued support for furthering multilateral cooperation for the event. And also my special thanks to Professor Ranjit Purwar, Program Convener, HOD AIML, for his valuable contribution, guidance, and perfect logistic support he has given along with lots of inputs. It is an honor to extend my vote of thanks to the HODs of all the departments for their enormous cooperation in the organization of this event. An event like this cannot happen overnight. It requires planning and a bird's eye for detail. The college is fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated faculty members. I thank them for their support, dedication, teamwork, and untiring efforts. They collaborated with cheerful unity, working side by side to ensure the success of this event. I also want to thank our sponsors, Ethnologic Academy, IBM, NLDA Mangalore, Skilltech, Tanya Technologies, IEEE Mangalore Subsection, Manhar Computers, 10 Seconds, for their generous support, without which this event would not have been possible. Your contributions have helped us to provide a platform for learning and networking within the coding community. A special shout out to our dedicated organizing team and volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure a seamless and engaging experience for all attendees. Your hard work and commitment are truly commendable. Our participants from various colleges, you are the heart of this event. Your enthusiasm and eagerness to learn are inspiring, and we hope you found this event as rewarding as we did. I would also thank to the office manager, Mr. Milan Karan, and his staff for providing us with the infrastructure facilities. I also thank to all the media and photographers for being the eyes and ears of our technical event. We appreciate your dedication to capturing the moments that matter. I express my sincere thanks to all the housekeeping staffs, the lights and sound division for their help and support during the function. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Ms. Madhuri for rendering the invocation and the MCs for today's function, Professor Rohan Fernandez and Srimati Shweta Pai, Training and Placement Officer of SUIET, and student MCs Sam, Avi, Vaishnavi and Neha. They have worked hard and put their heart and soul in comparing this event. As all good things come and end, so does this. To conclude, let me once again reiterate that without you all, we wouldn't have been able to make this a grand success. Thank you all very much. It's been a great pleasure.
Thank you, ma'am. As we have now come to the end of the ceremony, I request the convener of Board Meet 2023, Professor Ranjit Kolkar, and the student coordinator to escort the dignitaries off the dais. Life is not about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself, who you want to be. Saying this I, Sam Avid.
Vaishnavi and Neha, the MCs of today's program, wish you all a very bright and fruitful experience on behalf of Srinivas University Institute of Engineering and Technology. Thank you one and all.